We should be treating it like any other disease. There are so many diseases, and each case, rather than one size fits all and close the world, take care of the comorbidities. This has been a pandemic of comorbidities. So if you take care of your obesity, world is becoming obese. The Western countries are 3 times more obese than Asian African. They are badly hit. Or middle class is also becoming obese, and we are also gathering the comorbidities. So general health, control of obesity is most important. Most of the high risk was the obesity. Then diabetes, treatment of diabetes and treatment of non-communicable disease, and all the risk factors, exercise, and as fruits, as told by Dr. Herschel, good fruit consumption, good exercise, good sleep, and all this we are losing out with the fast generation. We are taking fast food and smoking and alcohol and sedentary lifestyle, mostly the sedentary lifestyle. So all these are making us vulnerable. We are not going to the outdoor. We are not exercising. So if we take care of this, we can
stay here. Amitabh, the prevalence of mental diseases increased a lot. Mental illness.
It has aggravated. And mental stress reduces immunity also. People are panicked, they lost some impact, they drink more, smoke more, eat more. That also reduces immunity, besides the neuroendocrine suppression of immunity. So everything is correlated. General health is more important than one virus at a time. There may be many viruses in future, but if we have general health, we can tackle all viruses as a health promotion approach, rather than one virus at a time. We cannot have vaccines for, there will be hundreds of viruses. We can't have 100 vaccines with 3 boosters for every vaccine. We will be having 300 vaccines. That means every week we will have to take a vaccine. If we go in this manner, vaccines should be used. Vaccines should be used, focused, depending on the risk, but not across mass vaccination.
Sir, you raised a very important question, health promotion. Can you tell us more about health promotion? Or what does it mean to a common man?
Health promotion means even before you have if you have a good health, which will tackle large range of diseases, not one isolated disease. Like if you have good health, if you have a good, say, diet, good exercise, good sleep, these are the 3 main, good mental health. So your immune system is primed to face any other pathogens. So that will give you a more broad spectrum. And even if you get infected, your fighting is better. Your immune system, your body will fight better. And that is why all this, actually, somebody has questioned also whether this can be called a pandemic, because pandemic was earlier defined those who kill the healthy and young. This virus is not killing the young and healthy. This virus is killing the old and people with comorbidities. So it is not a very strong virus that it has been made out to be, because people are aging, particularly in the West. Most of the mean age of death was almost 80 years, 70, 80 years people were dying, and that inflated the statistics. So even at that age, you can keep healthy. So that is your health promotion, that you have a overall good health. Instead of vaccination is specific protection. That is one vaccine at a time for one disease only. That, as I said, there can be any virologist may discover another virus and it will say it is causing so much, but people may be dying of the comorbidities like incidental. You can pick up thousands of viruses and bacteria from your throat, from your gut. So that correlation also may be questioned whether that is causing it or because of with the virus you are dying. So here the death certification was also a little distorted. Anybody found positive dying, even in USA, people have died of gunshot wound and RT-PCR positive has been labeled as a COVID death. People have died of traffic accidents. And 75%, even recently statement by CDC director that 75% of people who died were having 3 to 4 comorbidities. So health promotion means you control of your comorbidities, control your health, you will be protected against many diseases.
I want to ask Dr. Sanjay, I want to ask you a question, Sanjay. Of the media people that you have met, hundreds of them, did anybody ever talk about health promotion? You have met hundreds of media people. Did anybody ever talk about health promotion?
To the best of my recall, never.
Harshal?
Harshal,
did anybody talk about health promotion?
No, sir, because this is considered as a boring topic in a sense, right? When we talk, when I say, the people say, okay, this is a usual thing. But you see, now we always say the base. You should keep your basics rights for anything, for any sports, anything. We say the basics should be right. So similarly for health, also our basics should be right. Good nutrition, good physical activity, and good sleep. Then other things comes after that. As Amitav sir rightly said, even in the Maharashtra, we went for on the government duty for assessing the COVID response. 10% of broad deaths were labeled as COVID just because they were a practice of testing of every autopsy, the body which has come for autopsy for COVID-19. And out of this 10%, few are the homicide. Homicide is also labeled as the COVID, and the suicides are also labeled as the COVID. So everything lies in the data. And as I said, I also said in one of the show, we really want to put up what is COVID death means. There's still unclear things. Every state has their own policies, and we repeat it again that COVID deaths are happening and all these things. But hopefully the discussion will happen in the global community someday, and the real truth will come out. Thank you, sir.
One more question from Suresh Vashanji. Please, Suresh Vashanji, please.
डॉक्टर आई एम सॉरी टू बॉदर यू अगेन, मेरे को बार बार दिमाग में ये आ रहा है कि पिछले 2-2.5 साल से जो पूरा समाज है, पूरा संसार है, वो एवरीबॉडी इज यूजिंग मास्क एंड नाउअडेज दे से वियर डबल मास्क. तो क्या हम जो ये कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जो हम बाहर निकालना चाहते हैं, वही कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड हम दोबारा इनहेल कर रहे हैं? तो व्हाट आर द इम्पैक्ट्स?
देखिए
अमिताभ,
बाहर तो मास्क पहनना ही नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि बाहर बिल्कुल रिस्क नहीं है. और अनफॉर्चुनेटली क्या होता है, पुलिस के डर से लोग बाहर ही मास्क पहनते हैं, जबकि बाहर दिन भर मास्क पहनेंगे. तो अभी तो जो बांग्लादेश में जो लेटेस्ट स्टडीज हुए हैं कि क्लॉथ मास्क से तो कोई फर्क नहीं होता है. अगर मास्क पहने, क्लॉथ मास्क पहने, कोई प्रोटेक्शन आपको मिलता नहीं. सर्जिकल मास्क से 11% आपको प्रोटेक्शन मिलता है. तो सर्जिकल मास्क को भी 6 घंटे में चेंज करना है कि वो नहीं कर सकते. तो मास्क से अगर आप ठीक से मेंटेन नहीं करें, उससे क्रॉस इन्फेक्शन का तो ज्यादा खतरा है, क्योंकि मास्क गंदा हो जाएगा. अब दिन भर गरीब आदमी वही मास्क को 2-3 दिन पहनता है. मेरे को तो यहाँ तक लगता है कि उसमें फंगस, गर्मी में हमारा मई जून में सेकेंड वेव में कितने को पता नहीं फंगल इन्फेक्शन उसके कारण तो नहीं हुआ, कहीं गंदा रखा है. मेरे को ऐसा डाउट होता है, ये मैं कईयों को पूछ चुका हूँ. और
डॉक्टर अमिताभ सर, एक पब्लिकेशंस भी एम्स की तरफ से ही हुआ है कि उन लोगों में स्ट्रांग एसोसिएशन था, जो लोग मास्क पहनते थे उनमें ये जो ब्लैक फंगस का जब आया था वो केसेस ज्यादा रिपोर्टेड थे. तो वन ऑफ द रिस्क फैक्टर जो है मास्क वियरिंग था ब्लैक फंगस का. ये ऑलरेडी पब्लिकेशंस आ चुका